Nashtapareshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatyuttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Cheva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Krishne Swadhamo Pagate Dharma Gyanadi Bisaha Kalo Nashta Drisham Esha Puranarka Dunoditaha Srimad Bhagavatam Mamalam Puranam Yad Vaishnavanam Priyam Yasmin Paramahamsyam Ekam Mamalam Jnanam Param Giyate Tatra Jnana Viraga Bhakti Sahitam Naishkarmyam Avishkritam Tachrinvan Supatan Vicharana Paro Bhaktya Vimuchyen Araha Shlokam Ekam Tadardham Va Padam Padardham Eva Va Shradhavanyo Nushrunayat Punat Yatmana Eva Saha Sarva Vedanta Saram Hi Shri Bhagavatam Mishyate Tadrasamrita Triptasya Nanyat Krasyadrati Kochit Krishna Tulya Bhagavata Vibhu Sarvashrai Prati Shloke Prati Akshare Nana Artakai Adi Madhyayante Bhagavate Kai Vishnu Bhakti Nitya Siddha Akshaya Avyay Premamaya Bhagavata Krishnera Shri Anga Tahate Kahena Jata Gopya Krishna Ranga Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapuranam Vandeham Shiguro Shiyuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Scha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raganatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parajana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitamscha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Nityanamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvashesha Shunyavadhi Paschatya Deshatarane Radha Samukha Samsaktim Saki Sangha Nivasinim Tamaham Satatam Vande Guru Rupam Param Sakim Yankali Rupa Sharira Nadharata Tan Braja Prem Mahanidhi Kutarika Kon Kabhatu Ghadato Shri Rupa Shri Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunath H.I. Gosair Kari Charanan Vandan Jahoite Bigna Nash Abhishta Puran Vancha Kalpara Turubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhaevacha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Ananda Lila Maya Vigrahaya Himabadivyach Chavi Sundaraya Tasmei Maha Prema Rasa Pradaya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Balavi Varanam Boja Malane Nritya Shalane Nama Pranata Palaya Shri Krishnaya Namo Namaha Shriman Rasa Rasarambi Vamshi Vata Tatastitaha Karshan Venu Swaner Gopir Gopinatha Shriye Stunaha Mahabhavasarupa-tvam Krishna Priya Variyasi Prema Bhakti Pradhe Devi Radhike Tvam Namamyaham Bhajami Radham Aravinda Netram Smarami Radham Madarasmitasyam Vadami Radham Karunabharadram Tato Mamanyasti Gatirna Kapi Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapurana Ki Jai Shri Radha-Krishna's Raasa Lila Rasa Panchadhyayi Ki Jai. In 2 minutes I would like to summarize the key points of yesterday's class, that we compared Srimad Bhagavatam and the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Gita and Bhagavat, on one particular concept, which is the perfection of Krishna Bhakti, the perfection of sadhana, the Param Gati. The Param Gati of all Vaishnava sadhana is love of God. Krishna Prem, Ram Prem, Radha-Krishna Prem. Love of God means Para Bhakti. In Gita, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Govinda, Gopinath, Sham Sundar, he says to Arjuna and to all of us who are students of Gita and also benefit by Bhagavad Gita's teachings, he says, Arjuna, first you become self-realized. You have to work very hard, control your mind and senses, do so many sadhanas and so many bratas, and become transcendentally realized. Become a God-realized soul. Not exactly God-realized, but let's say Brahman-realized. Realize I am Aham Brahmasmi. Brahma-bhuta prasanatma, na shochati, na kankshati, samasarveshu bhuteshu, mad-bhaktim, labate param. Arjuna, first you become Brahma-bhut, become self-realized, God-realized. Realize that you're not the body. Take full control of your mind and senses. Become free from hankering and lamenting. Shochati, nakanksati. You'll become joyful. Prasanatma. Atmananda. Atmanand. That's the requirement. If you can do this from your side, this is your karya. You do this karya, this activity, then I'll give my kripa. Karya and kripa make perfection in sadhana. Karya, karam, our activities, our sadhana, our practices. Then, if Bhagavan's santosh or pleased, then he'll give his kripa. Draupadi was doing her sadhana. In Hastinapur, Draupadi was doing her sadhana, intense austerities. And she was crying out to the Lord in that time of need, when Dushashan was taking all her clothes away, removing all her clothes. Hey Bhagavan, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Draupadi Devi, she was holding on to her sari with two hands, clutching her sari, and doing sadhana. What was her sadhana? Prarthana, Bhagavat Prarthana, Vandanam, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanavedanam, Navaveda Bhakti. One of the angas, Ekanga Bhakti, is to pray to the Lord. Stutis, stotrams, shlokas, prarthana, sharanagati, praying, crying out, Kripa, oh hey Bhagavan, oh sharanagati, sharanagati, sharanagati Prabhu, Kripa karo, hey Bhagavan, hey Vishnu. This is a type of sadhana, crying for the Lord through the vehicle or the means of Sanskrit stutis or Hindi stutis or shlokas, and prayers and bhajan, prarthana, prayers, begging for mercy. And Krishna may give mercy, may not. That's his prerogative. He's swatantra, he's independent. You cannot control God, and if you can control God, then you are God. God is one. Eko Bahu Sham. He is one and we are the many. He is the Ek, we are the Bahu. Bahu Sham. So she's doing sadhana, Draupadi Mata, Mother Draupadi, crying for mercy. She's doing her karya, her sadhana karya, her activity, her prayers. And Bhagavan is with Lakshmi. Narayan and Lakshmi are together. Because she hasn't become intense. Tivrena bhakti yogena. In second canto of Bhagavatam. Tivrena bhakti yogena. Bhakti yoga. Bhakti, sadhana bhakti. Hearing and chanting and remembering Krishna must be done with intensity, force, determination, sankalp, unswavering, without falling, day after day after day, moment after moment after moment. This limb of bhakti, that limb of bhakti. Now I'm praying, now I'm doing puja, now I'm reading shastra, now I'm doing tirtha yatra, pilgrimage, now I'm serving Vaishnavas, Vaishnava seva, Yatri seva, Atiti seva. Now I'm doing Tulsi seva. Chobis Ganta engaged in bhakti throughout the day and night. This is Tivrena Bhakti Yogena. Tivrena. It's like laser beam. Laser beam devotion. A laser beam is unbroken stream of powerful concentrated light. A laser beam is some type of radiant energy. You've heard of laser surgery and laser technology and laser industry, all these things. The nature of a laser beam, it's concentrated, it's brilliant. What is the nature, the lakshana of a laser beam? It's concentrated white light. And when that concentrated, intense, radiant, powerful white light is focused on a piece of steel, loha, it can cut through steel. Zip. Tivrena bhakti yogena. Shukamuni is telling in Bhagavatam. Our bhakti yoga should be like that. Concentrated, white and pure, intense, unrelenting, steady, powerful. And that type of Tivrena bhakti yogena can cut through all the steel-like, iron-like coverings of our pure spiritual heart. We are Iron Men. They have these comic strips about the Iron Man. A comic strip, some Iron Man, science fiction character. We are all Iron Men and Iron Women. Because we live in the age of iron. This is Loha Yug. This is Loha. Loha Yug. Loha Yug means Kali Yug, the age of steel, darkness, ignorance. It's not Satya Yuga, the age of gold and silver and copper. So this type of bhakti, when that's focused, when your love and dedication activities focused on Bhagavan with that intensity, then it cuts through all the layers. It pierces all the layers of steel covering our pure spiritual heart. The steel covering of lust, the steel covering of greed and anger, lust, envy, illusion, all becomes pierced. If that intensity, that's the karya. Tivrena Bhakti Yoga is the karya, the activity, the action of the bhakta. Back to Draupadi. Draupadi Mata is doing her karya, her vandanam, bhakti vandanam, Vishnu vandanam, prayers to Lord Vishnu. Save me, oh hey Vishnu, oh hey Bhagavan, Gaur bachao, Gaur bachao, Gaur bachao, save me, save me. But there's one element, very important element that was missing for a few moments in Draupadi's bhakti. What was that element? What was that missing quality or element? Is full sharanagati and full dependence on the Lord. The Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead is my protector. He's my maintainer. He's my provider. I don't need anyone else. I don't need anything else. This is called Shuddha Sharanagati. Pure surrender to the Lord. Sharan. Krishna, we say Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. This shelter, my Mama shelter is Krishna, Bhagavan. But that surrender must be there from our side. This is the perfection of our karya. When our bhakti is mixed with pure surrender, then our bhakti becomes pure bhakti. And it is pure bhakti alone which attracts the attention and the mercy of the Lord. Karya Kripa. Mother Yashoda chased Krishna. Hey Damodar, hey Makanchor. He wasn't Damodar yet. Hey Makanchor, hey you rascal. No, Ralph. Hey, come back. I'll tie you up for breaking that pot. So then she tied him up. But she used thousands and thousands of ropes. She couldn't tie him. That was her endeavor. She was endeavoring. Tivrena Bhakti. She was sweating. She was perspiring. She's saying, listen, Krishna, what's happening? All these cowherd ropes we tie the baby, the vatsa with, they're not working. What is this? Your waist is only this big. You're Bala Gopal. You're Bala Gopal. You're Gopal Lala. You're Nandulal, Yashodalal. And I have so many miles and meters and kilometers of ropes gathered here. I can't tie you up. That was her karya, her endeavor in bhakti. Then finally she became intense, so intense that Krishna was looking at her. Okay, Mata, you can tie me. And what did, finally, when it was all said and done, what did Mother Yashoda actually tie Krishna with in the Balya Lila in Gokul? According to our Rasik Jana, our Rasik Acharyas, they say that she ran out of ropes and still it wasn't successful. And she said, oh Bhagavan, what can I do? Every single rope, rope in Vrindavan and Gokul has been exhausted in my attempt to bind you, and still I'm a failure. Then she went like this, oh Lala, what can I do? There's nothing left to tie you. And Yashoda took her hand like this, oh Lala, Lala. Acha. Then behind her Baini, Ma Yashoda, behind her, all her hair was tied back here. She was running, and her hair was tied with one ribbon, one silk ribbon, beautiful yellow silk ribbon with some pearls on it. And she said, yes, I can tie my Lala with this. So she took the small string or ribbon tying her braid or hair braid. She untied it. Okay, back to Yashoda. She untied it. And then she took this ribbon from her hair, her kesh, Yashoda's kesh. Then she said, Lala, now be nice. Lala, be nice. Please let me bind you. Please let me bind you, my Lala. So Krishna went, all right. And then she very gently and sweetly put her two beautiful hands around Gopal's waist, brought her to the front, tied a very nice knot. Ananda Kanda Bhagavan ki jai, Gopal Lala ki jai. This is the karya, the endeavor in bhakti, loving service to Gopal that Yashoda exhibits in the 10th canto of Bhagavatam. Back to Draupadi. Draupadi's being dishonored and ashamed, and her clothes are being taken away by this Rakshas, this demon, Dushasan. Hey Bhagavan, hey Vishnu, Gorbachao. But she didn't have Shud Sharanagati. She thought, hey, she had some Mahishi Swabhav. Mahishi Swabhav. Hey, I am Draupadi. I have 5 husbands. The Panch Pandavas are my Panchpati. And I'm a Kshatriya of nobility. I'm the Rani, Pandava Rani. My husband is Arjun, Bhim, Yudhisthira. But, so I can hold on to this sari. Who is this? He's nothing. He's a fig compared to my lineage and my husband's. And then she realized it's not working. The sari's going. And then finally, with 2 hands, she surrendered fully, 100% surrender. She said, Govinda Damo Daramaraveti, Govinda Damo Daramaraveti. Instantly, Lord Vishnu, Narayan came there, and he gave lakhs and lakhs of kilometers of saris, going here and there. And Dushasan became so tired. So this is the karya and the kripa. So this, we're explaining how in the Gita, Krishna is saying, become self-realized, I'll give you para bhakti. I'll give you para, that transcendental bhakti which is near to my heart. Brahma bhuta prasanatma, na shochati na kankshati, sama sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhaktim labate param. In Raasa Lila, we mentioned yesterday, at the end of Raasa Lila, Shukamuni and Vyasadeva is Krishna's. Vedanta krit vedavid evachaham. Vedanta krit vedavid evachaham. Krishna says in Gita, I compile the Vedas. Srila Vyasadeva is Shakti Avesh of Bhagavan Sri Krishna. He's Bhagavan Sri Krishna's literary incarnation. When Krishna wants to become an author, then he empowers, he writes as Vyasadeva. This is Krishna the author, writing. And who's the scribe? Ganesh. Ganapati is writing what Vyasa is speaking. So in the Raasa Lila, which we discussed yesterday, Krishna is saying, you simply absorb yourself in my pastimes, absorb your mind, your heart, your everything in my Raasa Lila of the Srimad Bhagavatam, Rasa Panchadhyaya, chapter 29 through 33 in 10th canto. And with faith and belief and acceptance and surrender, take this Bhagavatam into your heart and mind. Live the Bhagavatam, teach the Bhagavatam, follow the Bhagavatam, breathe the Bhagavatam, realize the Bhagavatam. And especially when you get to this chapter, if you humbly, with Shraddhanvita, Shraddha and Vishwas, and sincerity and submission, worship the Raasa Lila, the first thing I will give you in return for your surrender, I will give you para bhakti. Bhaktim param bhagavati pratilabhya. Kamam ridrogam ashwa pahinoti achirena dhira. This is a summary of yesterday's points. In Raasa Lila, Krishna is saying, I'll give you Braja Prem, Gopika Prem first. And that power of that love, the power of that mercy, that sweetness, that sweet taste of Krishna's love will chase away and wash away and throw away all the fires of lust and all the kamam ridrogam, the heart disease of lust. And then you will become dhira, ridrogam. The rogue will be finished. Ashwa pahinot yachirena dhira. Achirena means very, very quickly. Ashwa pahinoti achirena. Very jaldi, fatafat, khatam ho gaya. And then the last word in the verse, chapter 33, verse 39 is dhira. Then you will become sober, because now we're intoxicated. Mada. Kam, krodh, lobh, moha, mada. Mada. Kam, desire, lust makes us crazy. Mada. Kam, krodh, lobh, moha, mada. Matsarya. Crazy. And we become envious. We're so crazy. So craziness or pagal is the opposite of dhira. Dhira means self-controlled. Shanti. Indriya, the senses are controlled. Indriya shamak, the senses are pacified, quieted. This is the mercy we discussed. So now we'll begin the Raasa Lila chapter, beginning with chapter 29, verse 1. First of all, this is, of course, the Rasa Panchadhyaya. This is the essence of the Srimad Bhagavatam. The essence of the whole Vedas. The essence of life is what? Love. Life without love is not worth living. If you simply live and breathe and eat and sleep and work, what's the meaning? What's the value? What's the pleasure? What's the satisfaction in life? It's mechanical life. It's like living like a machine. Even animals exchange love. Dogs exchange love. Monkeys exchange love. Cows exchange love. Animals know how to love, how to give love and receive love. They can love their masters. They love their own kind. A cow loves his baby. The baby cow, the calf is called vatsa. Vatsa in Sanskrit. Vatsa means baby cow, calf. Choti choti, choti choti gai, choti choti. Well, there's some song like this. So the name in Sanskrit for that calf is Vatsa. And when we hear about Bhagavan, one of his mukhya lakshana is his Bhakta Vatsalya. Have you heard this term? Bhakta Vatsalya. Vatsalya. Because Vatsalya, the word we heard, Bhakta Vatsal Krishna ki jai, Bhakta Vatsal Ram ki jai. The Lord is compassionate, affection. Vatsalya means affectionate, loving, kind, and compassionate to his loving devotees. The sadhakas, the siddhas, and the nitya siddhas, and the nitya parishads. Krishna is Bhakta Vatsal. One of the primary qualities of God, He's compassionate, He's affectionate, He's loving. And every religion describes this. In Christianity, they say, God is compassionate. God is love. Love includes compassion, mercy. So the word for Vatsalya comes from the Sanskrit word Vatsa, baby cow or calf, because the cow, the mother cow, the guy, shows such intense affection and love for her beloved baby that her standard of affection, attention, care, absorption in her Vatsa is incomparable, even to human beings. So Krishna's quality is named after a cow. He lives in Goloka Vrindavan. His name is Gopal, Govinda. He lives in Goloka Vrindavan. And his quality, Bhakta Vatsalya, is derived from Vatsa, which means baby cow. Goloka means the planet of cows. So this chapter is explaining, it gives this Krishna comes, the whole Raasa Lila in a summary is this, because there's parallels between the conditioned souls and the Nitya Parishads. When Krishna has Lila, Nitya Lila, it acts on different levels. And Jiva Goswami explains that. He explains that Bhagavan Sri Krishna's Lila has three types. Karuna Lila, Aishvarya Lila, and Madhurya Lila. And not only that, within one Lila, all three factors are working. Krishna has separate categories of Leelas which exemplify his quality of Aishvarya. Aishvarya Mahi Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Karuna Mahi Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Madhurya Mahi Bhagavan Sri Krishna. So if you analyze all the Leelas of Bhagavan Sri Krishna, you'll find three categories. They fall in three categories. One is Aishvarya Lila, then Karuna Lila, and Madhurya Lila. What is Aishvarya Lila? Aishvarya means pastimes where God shows His power, His potency. Shrishti Karti, creates, He destroys. He shows to Arjuna Virata Rup in his mukh. In the middle of his mouth, He shows Virata Rup. And Yashoda's mouth that Brahmanda Ghat. Lala, Yashoda Lala, Dulal. He opens his mouth and Ma Yashoda sees the entire Brahmanda at that bathing ghat at the Yamuna. So it's called today Brahmanda Ghat. This is Aishvarya, opulence. That's one category. Where He's just showing His power, His grandeur, His might. God is omnipotent. God is all-powerful. God is invincible. Achyuta, Ajita Krishna. That's one category. And you can see throughout the Bhagavatam where Krishna, in His various multi-dimensional expansions, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Swayam Bhagavan Sri Krishna, He's the origin. Sarva Avatari Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Purnatam Bhagavan. Purnatam Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Throughout the Bhagavatam is the beautiful story of the sweetness of Krishna and the sweetness of Radha, Srimad. The sweetness of Krishna's Aishvarya. It's very sweet when Krishna shows His Vishnu form with potency and power, invincibility, and chivalry and heroism, and defeats a demon. It's also very sweet. because he liberates the demon. Even if the demon comes to kill him and poison him. Putanarakshasi, Ahobaki, Stana Bhara Kalakuta, that she smeared poison on her breast to kill thousands of men. And Krishna said, oh, you came to kill me? Okay, become my Datri. Datri Pradayate. Putanarakshasi, who came to murder Krishna. So Krishna showed his Aishvarya, because when she picked him up, she picked up Krishna, then Krishna became Vishnu. So powerful, so heavy. And then he just sucked out her life air. And then that Vishnu went inside of him. Vishnu expands from him, comes out. So there's Aishvarya, there's Madhurya. So the Aishvarya, so many examples of Aishvarya, but it's also sweet. And it's also Karuna. That was Karuna. When Krishna killed the Rakshasi, he showed his Aishvarya. Because he liberated her. He didn't send her to Brahman, Brahma Jyoti, Brahma Sujamukti. He didn't send her to Vaikuntha. He sent her to Golok Dham. Putana Rakshasi, by trying to kill God, she got liberated to Goloka Vrindavan as Krishna's nursemaid. Amazing. This verse from the third canto of Bhagavatam, Aho Bhakti Stanakala Kuta, Aho Bhakti Kalastana Kalahuta. This verse starts like that. This represents the compassionate nature of Krishna. The Acharya say, this verse shows the unlimited compassion of God. Even a Rakshasi, a witch, who's coming to murder God and kill God with evil, portentous, evil, vicious intentions. Krishna says, oh, you're coming as mother, you want to suckle me on your breast? That's so nice. I take the sweetness of your offering, but I reject the vish. I reject the vish, the poison of your mind. I reject the poison of your mind. Your mind is full of poison. Lust, anger, greed, murder, killing, sucking the blood of babies. Your mind is very bad, but your heart is very good. You want to offer your love as a mother. You're approaching me. Krishna, I'm approaching you as mother. See my breast, it's so full. Stana bhara. Please, you drink some milk. And then Krishna was taking and he realized, hey, wait a minute, you poisoned the milk. You poisoned the pure milk of motherly love. You poisoned the pure milk of pure Krishna consciousness with the poison of your mind. The poison of your evil intentions. The poison of your hellish desires to kill God. God is dead. In the 1970s, people would walk up and down the streets of New York with signs. We would walk up and down the streets of New York in 1970 chanting Hare Krishna, carrying signs. Chant Hare Krishna, be happy. Serve the Lord, worship the Lord, be happy. And then these Gnostics and atheists, they would walk up and down the streets, the sidewalks where people walk. God is dead. God is not dead. So this is the three types of pastimes. So this is showing Aishvarya Lila. Now Karuna Lila as a specific category of pastimes of Bhagavan. Karuna Lila are those pastimes where Krishna comes to protect his devotees. Protect his devotees from some attack of demons or Rakshas, where he shows his compassion by protecting his devotees. That is Karuna Lila. And the third category is Madhurya Lila. Madhurya Lila, where Krishna comes to this world to exchange sweet, loving rasas, Madhur ras, with his loving, surrendered devotees, his Shuddha Bhaktas. This is his Madhurya Lila. Although the Bhagavatam is full of Karuna Lila and Aishvarya Lila, the Srimad Bhagavatam, the 10th canto, is purely Madhurya Lila. But it is sprinkled and interspersed with a moment of Aishvarya Lila, a few moments of Karuna Lila, but the primary, all the Leelas, union with Krishna, Krishna Milan, Krishna Sambhog is joy and bliss, and Viraha from Krishna is joy and bliss. It's sweet joy, sweet happiness, exchange of sweet love between Krishna and his eternal devotees in Mathura, Dwarka, and especially Vrindavan. Jiva Goswami says that this Raasa Lila is the sweetest of the sweetest of the sweet of all Krishna's Lila. It is the jewel. Vishwanath Chakravarti says that the Raasa Lila is the jewel, is the prized jewel in the treasury of love. The prize, the most precious, valuable jewel in the entire treasury of Bhagavan Prem is the Raasa Lila. So now we want to begin that Krishna, of course, this is verse 1, the whole story, he'll call the gopis to the Yamuna, there'll be some conversation, and they'll walk together and be happy together. And then some of the gopis will show some pride. Then Krishna will say, oh, you have pride? There's some type of pride coming here? Sobhagyaman? Some Sobhagyaman. You're thinking, you're thinking, we're so Sobhagya. We're so fortunate to be called by God. We were called by Krishna. Oh, you should not be proud of your fortune. Should always be dainya, always be humble. And then he left, he disappeared. Then the gopis searched. This is chapter 29. The title of this chapter is Krishna and the Vraja gopis meet for the rasa dance. He calls them and they meet together. That's the title. Now, if we analyze the Raasa Lila in sections, this first section, verse 1 through 11. Verse 1 through 11 is a section of verses and describes this. It describes Krishna, he plays his flute, and the gopis run to meet him. In the first 11 verses, there's Krishna's flute playing, the udipan, the props, the setting of Vrindavan, the props of the stage, the props of the play, the setting, the personalities, the hero and the heroine, the action. The basic action for the next 11 verses is that Krishna plays his beautiful flute song and the gopis come running. And they meet. But the Raasa Lila doesn't take place. And the theme of verse 1, which we'll now describe by the mercy of Guru and Gauranga and the blessings of all the Vaishnavas, it describes what? Basically this verse you'll hear, it describes the incredible beauty of Vrindavan. The unbelievable beauty of Vrindavan. Vrindavan is so beautiful that Bhagavan Sri Krishna becomes attracted by the beauty of Vrindavan. So let's begin. Shri Badarayani Uvacha Bhagavan Apita Ratri Sharut Phula Malikaha Vikshya Rantam Manaschakre Yoga Mayam Upashritaha Shri Badarayani Uvacha. Shri Badarayani said, Sri Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, full in all opulences. Yet, upon seeing those autumn nights scented with blossoming jasmine flowers, Malika, Krishna turned his mind toward loving affairs. Rantam Manaschakre. To fulfill his purpose, he employed his internal spiritual potency, Yogamaya Devi. My Gurudev's translation. When Sri Krishna saw the full moon night of the Sharat season, he decorated himself with various flowers, mogra, juhi, gulab, padma, especially the malika flowers, which are very fragrant, intoxicating, and they create romantic desires. Krishna remembered the prayers of the Kanyakumaris, the Braja-kanyas, 1 year before. Those gopis had prayed to Katyayani, to Yogamaya, for Krishna to be their husband. Krishna thought, yes. The full moon night of this Sharad season, it's suitable. It's just suitable for a rasa dance. Yes. So now the Braja Gopis' desire to have me as their husband will now be fulfilled. This is my Gurudev's translation of Sri Badaraya Niruvacha, Bhagavan Napita Ratri, Sharut Phulamalika, Viksharantam Manaschakre, Yogamayo Pashritaha. Now we'll begin discussion. The verse begins, 29 verse 1 begins with a phrase, Sri Badarayana Uvacha. Vyasadeva is writing. He's going to introduce the narrator of the drama of Raasa Lila, the celebration of divine sacred love. Enter on the stage of the drama. Enter the stage. The curtains open up. The full moon is shining. The malika are blossoming. Utfula. So much scent. Everyone in the audience is smelling a wonderful fragrance and seeing the beautiful full moon on the stage of the Ras Mandal, Yamuna Pulina, on the banks of the Yamuna. And we're waiting. Oh, what a beautiful setting. A beautiful full moon I am seeing. And a beautiful blossoming jasmine, mogra flowers. Ah, so intoxicating. So enervating. So romantic. Then out comes a sage. A sage walks onto the stage. Sri Badaraya Niruvacha. This will be the narrator. This first person that appears on the stage of the Raasa Lila drama will be the narrator. What is the function of the narrator in a drama? The narrator will interact with the audience, with the readers of the Raasa Lila, with the hearers of the Raasa Lila, the listeners. He will interact and say, yes, this scene is going. He will describe the scenery. He will describe the nayak and the nayak. He will describe the action, the setting, everything. By his descriptions and his verses, the narrator will explain the flow of the drama, the flow of the Raasa Lila to the audience. Then he'll even explain the meaning of the Lila, the meaning of the drama, when it's necessary. So this is introducing the narrator, Sri Badaraya Uvacha. In the play, the divine play of love, the Divya Lila, this is the Divya Natyam. The Divya Natyam, Bhagavan Sri Krishna's Divya Lila Natyam. His dance of divine Lila, divine love. Raasa Lila, the celebration of Ras, with the purified souls, those purified entities, the Braja Gopis, or any of us, if we become so pure and so full of Krishna Prem, Krishnamayi Jiva, Sri Badaraya Niruvacha. Now the narrator. Who is this narrator? What is his lineage? What is his qualification to describe this Raasa Lila to me? Is he any ordinary person? Is he some uneducated person or some unread person? Who is this person? So in the Indian culture, and the original Vedic culture, a man or woman, they would be identified by their gotra. They would be identified by their parivar, by their family and their particular spiritual lineage. When someone would fill out a form, he introduce himself. You see in the Mahabharata also. Someone will say, "Who are you?" "I am Arjun, Gandivaraj, the son of King Pandu." He'll always he'll not just say, "I am so-and-so, the CEO of this factory." He will not say that. He will first he'll identify his lineage. I am the most fortunate son of Maharaj Pandu. And I am also the most fortunate member of the Panch Pandavas. First he'll glorify others and establish his identity and his qualification and his authority. What authority? Authority to cut your head off. Arjuna is going to establish his authority to cut your head off. But first he's going to establish his gotra and his parivar. It's obvious what his gotra is. He's a Kshatriya. And he's descended from some great sage. Some great Rajrishi. So this we see in Mahabharata, the identification. And we see it in practical Indian life. When we applied for our passport, our Indian passport, because we became Indian citizens, and we fill out a form, passport application. And it says, "What is your name?" My name is, I wrote Mahanidhi Swami. Then it said S/O. S-O. I said, and then I wrote Bhakti, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami. Obviously, I'm born in America with a Christian name and a Christian father's name. But I'm in Achyuta Gotra. Before I was in some other Gotra. Now I'm in Achyuta Gotra. Bhagavan's Gotra. By Sharanagati, by Diksha in proper Parampara. Bona fide Parampara Diksha. From Mahabhagavat, Nityasiddha Guru. So I've been accepted, introduced, invited by my Gurudev's Kripa into the Achyuta Parivar. Bhagavan, Krishna's family. Bhakta Parivar, the Bhakta Parivar, all the Bhaktas, the Ram Bhakta Parivar, the Vishnu Bhakta Parivar, the Krishna Bhakta Parivar. We're in the family of Achyuta, Ram Parivar, Krishna, Achyuta Krishna. So I wrote S.O., son of Bhakti Vedanta Swami, A.C. My name is Swami, my father's name is Swami. My father's name is Mr. Joe Smith. Mr. Joe Smith. And my name is Mr. Bill Smith. I'm his son, S.O. He's Bhaktivedanta Swami. I'm Mahanidhi Swami. So, and I had no way to prove that. My birth certificate doesn't say that. This is my name. When I took birth, Diksha means Dvija. Dvija, second birth. Dvija, do janma. So Diksha means second birth. You're born into knowledge. Diksha. Divya Gyan. When you take Diksha, ignorance dies. All your ignorance dies. Your body ignorance, your mental ignorance dies, and you're reborn in the light of service. Diksha. So I have a new name. When you die and you take rebirth, you get a new body and a new... So now I had a material body with a material parivar and a material name. Now I have a spiritual body and a spiritual parivar with a spiritual name and a spiritual father. And the Parampita is also spiritual. The Parampita is Brahma, and the Parampita is Krishna. Achyuta Parivar. So this, in the same way, the Srimad Bhagavatam, written 5,000 years ago, follows the Vedic culture. It follows the Indian culture. It doesn't follow American culture, and whatever that is, or French, or the rest of the world. So the Bhagavatam, Vyasadeva starts the Bhagavatam off by saying, here, who's speaking here? He's describing the name of his son, because he wrote this. Sri Badarayani. Badarayani means the son of Badarayani. So the narrator of the Raasa Lila and the narrator of most of the Bhagavatam is Shukadev Goswami, speaking to Maharaj Parikshit. Because that's the whole purpose of the Srimad Bhagavatam, to illuminate and enlighten Maharaj Parikshit. The entire Srimad Bhagavatam, the 12 cantos of the Srimad Bhagavatam, they center around one question. There's one single ek prashna. The entire Srimad Bhagavatam, it centers around, it's founded on, it's based on one question by Maharaj Parikshit. Maharaj Parikshit, ek prashna. What is that prashna? What is that question? O Shukamuni, O Rishi Muni, O great Mahabhagavat, O great sage, O Param Vidvan, O Param Vidvan, O Chaturvedyacharya. You are so learned, you're so illustrious, you're so austere, you're Param Ati Niskinchan. You're not attracted to anything or disturbed by anything. You're 100% Aptakam and Atmaram. Please, I beg you, please answer this one question. I've never found the answer. Here's my question, O Gurudev. O Gurudev, Suno. This is the only question I have. This is the only question that means anything to me. At this time of my life or at any time of my life. This is my question. O Gurudev, O Shukamuni, what should a man do who's about to die? This is Maharaj Parikshit's question to his guru. What should a man do who's about to die? Only old people die? Then when you become 95, you should go to Guru. Gurudev, can you tell me what should a man do at the time? It's too late then. You waited too long to find Guru. You waited too long to ask the question. And unfortunately, you never heard the answer. So, the Yamadutas are on one side, and your Guru's on the other side, and we say goodbye to you. Because Manush Jivan Bina Guru, Manush Jivan Nishfal. Life without Guru is fruitless. Human life without Guru is fruitless, zero. Faltu. It's useless. Krishna says you're a human being, you have a brain, you can read, you can speak, you can work, then surrender to Guru. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevya upadakshyanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshana upadakshyanti te jnanam. Ask questions. Anyone can die. Maharaj Parikshit was cursed to die in 7 days. He was a young man. How old was Maharaj Parikshit? Does anyone know? He was a young man. He's a young king, emperor of the world. The Samrat, Maharaj Parikshit. He's cursed to die in 7 days. Oh, I better get serious now. I better get really serious now. I'm going to die in 7 days. So at least he got serious once in his life. The question is, will any of us or any of you ever get serious about God once in your life? Yad acharati shrestas tat evitarojana sayat pramanam kurute lokas tat anuvartate. Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita, Yad acharati shrestas tat evitarojana. Acharati shrestas. A shrestha is a pure soul, a Krishna bhakta. Yad, Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, Yad acharati shrestas. Shrestha, acharya shrestha. And acharya, his achar, his behavior, is godly, transcendental. Samo dhammas tapa shuchir, shantam arjavam evacha, jnanam vijnanam astikyam, brahma karma svabhavacha. He's shama, he's shuchi, he's clean, he's pure, he's tolerant. Astikyam. He's not Gnostic, he's not a Gnostic, an atheist, he's an astic. Astikyam. He follows religion. He's a religious, dharmic person. He's not a Nastik. He's an Astik. This is Bhagavad Gita. The qualities of the Subhav of a Brahman, of a pure, good soul, Acharya. Acharya is Brahman, pure, clean, realized, learned, compassionate, charitable. So Krishna is saying you should follow their example. So Parikshit asked this question. He's a great soul, a great devotee, king of the Lord. He was a Rajarshi. Raja Rishi. He was a king like all Rajas, but he was also a Rishi. Rajarshi. Raja and Rishi. Saintly, devotee, worshipper of God. And he asked a question. So we can die anytime. So today, don't wait till the end, because we don't know when it's going to come. 5-year-old humans die, 10-year-olds die. So we should immediately ask the question, what should I do at the time of death? What should a man do at the time of death? Which means, is it now? Is it 10 minutes from now? So the whole Bhagavatam, the Srimad Bhagavatam, with 350 chapters. 350 chapters and 18,000 shlokas. 18,000 shlok. 18,000 shlok. Srimad Bhagavatam, Mahapuran. It's dedicated to answer this question. What should a man do at the time of death? So the Raasa Lila is the final answer. We should think of God with pure love. Manmana bhavamad bhakto madhyaji ma namaskuru ma me vaishasi satyam te pratijane priyosime. Become my priya. So the Raasa Lila is coming to this point. So now, this word, it starts off, Sri Badarayani Ravacha. This establishes the identity of the narrator, the identity of the speaker, who is Shukadeva Goswami. Who is he? He is the son of Srila Vyasadeva. Badarayani is a second name for Srila Vyasadeva. He lived in the Himalayas, writing the Bhagavatam in Vyas Gufa. And there's Badrinath. There's Badrinath there. So he's Badarayani. And his ashram was on the banks of 2 rivers, on the Ganga and the Saraswati. It's described in Bhagavatam, first canto. The ashram of Srila Vyasadeva was up in the Himalayas, on the banks of 2 rivers, Saraswati and Ganga. Saraswati is Gupta now. So he is the father of the speaker, the narrator of the drama, the sacred love story of Raasa Lila. He's the son of Badarayani. So this establishes Shukadeva Goswami's lineage, and it establishes his authority, his spiritual authority. Father like son. Father is like the son. Because Shukadeva Goswami was trained in the entire Srimad Bhagavatam. He was taught the entire Srimad Bhagavatam by his father, Srila Vyasadeva, who is Krishna. Shukadeva Goswami is the son of the author of the Bhagavatam. And the author of the Bhagavatam is Krishna in the form of Vyasadeva, and he's Krishna or Vyasadeva's son. So this establishes his Shukadeva's authority and his qualification to speak the Bhagavatam. And because of his qualification, and because of his authority, and because of his family lineage, he will be respected. He will be respected and honored by all the sages in the universe. All the greatest sages and rishis came to Shukartal under the banyan tree on the banks of the Ganga to hear Shukamuni preach or give the Bhagavat Katha, the Bhagavat Saptaha, to Parikshit in 7 days. So this word, Sri Badarayani, establishes this, that he'll be respected. So as he's a respectable, qualified, authorized spiritual guru, acharya, and speaker and teacher, and anyone who has intelligence, anyone who is intelligent and cultured and renounced and religious and pious, he will lend an ear to the Bhagavatam. He will listen to the Bhagavatam. He will hear the Bhagavatam. Because the example is there. as we said yesterday, people will say, oh, I reject the Bhagavatam. It's mythology, it's unscientific, it's irrelevant, it's useless. But the Bhagavatam was not rejected by every sage in the universe, by every Muni in the universe. When Shukadeva Goswami was speaking, when Shukadeva, Shri Badarayanir Uvacha, this first line of 29 chapter verse 1, says Shri Badarayanir Uvacha. When Shukadeva Goswami spoke this Raasa Lila and this whole Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj, everyone was there, the most exalted sages. Srila Vyasadeva, his father, was sitting there listening to his son. Ah, very good. Yes. You have learned, oh my son, oh my Vyasaputra, you have learned your lesson very well. I'm very impressed. And somehow, I wrote the Bhagavatam, but when you speak the Bhagavatam, Shukam Amritam, Shukam Mukam Pipita Amritam, when those words, my words that I wrote in the Bhagavatam issue forth from your mouth, it's Sukam Mukam Pipita Amritam, Sukam Mukam Pipita Amritam. But those words from Shuka's mukh, from the mouth of my son, Shukamuni, are so much amrit. I'm relishing ras. And because you're a rasacharya, Shukadev. I'm relishing so much taste. So go on and on. But Shukadev Goswami, he's giving, because Shuka, what does Shuka mean? Shukadev. He's the Lord of all Shukas. He's the greatest of all Shukas. He's mastered all the talents of the Shukas. A Shuka is a tota. Tota is a parrot. Our parrot, there's our Shuka. Our Shuka Muni is here, blessing me. In Padma Puran, Bhagavat Mahatmyam, it describes how to set up the pandal. It says you should have a murti of Shuka Muni. This is the avesh of Shuka Muni. So Shukadeva Goswami, he's qualified to speak because of his lineage. So Sri Badarayana Ravacha, the son, Shukadev. Shuka means parrot. Parrot has different qualities. The Tota Lakshana, the Sarup Lakshana and Tatastha Lakshana of a Tota. The Sarup Lakshana, the main characteristic of a parrot is its voice, swara, madhura swara. It's sweet talking. In the material world, the Tota Uvacha, Tota Vani, Tota Gan, the song of the cuckoo. The song of the parrot, the Tota. Very, very sweet. They like neem trees very much. The shuk sits in a neem tree and he eats the bitter neem fruit sometimes, although he also eats mangoes. But he eats bitter neem fruits because it's good for his voice. Just like a singer. Someone may be a great singer, Sangit Visharad, and he sings so madhur gan. But before he sings, what does he chew? Does he chew mystery? Sometimes. Does he chew rubbery? Does he chew ice cream? No, he chews kali mirch. Kali mirch, black pepper. Black pepper is pungent and hot. It's not sweet by nature. So he chews that to clear his voice, and then so much amritam comes from his Rasa Katha. The Shukadev eats this neem fruit, bitter fruit. And what happens as a result of eating that bitter fruit? His voice becomes sweeter. It clears his throat. Then he starts singing in the trees and starts speaking to his wife or his friends. Ooh. Very soothing, very comforting, very attractive, very intoxicating. That's the material parrot. This is his throat lakshana, his gun, his sangit gun, his voice. And that's his main one. Now there's tatastha lakshana. Secondary characteristics. Secondary characteristics of a shuka, a parrot, he's very beautiful to look at. And Indian parrot is basically green. He's a little dark there. Got a bad paint job. But the parrot green is very light green, very brilliant, effulgent green. Like you see some of the greens here. This is a lot of parrots in here. These cloths decorating the pando, many of them are similar to parrot green. Very attractive and very... This color green of the shuka, the tota, creates excitement, creates attraction, creates interest, creates happiness, life, green. These are the tatastha lakshana of the shuka or tota. Beauty. Now what's another tatastha lakshana which applies to the Bhagavatam and which made the Bhagavatam so relishable to Shukadeva Goswami's father? Shukam, shukamukam, pipatam, rasamritam. That this nigamata, this great fruit, this great mango, the Srimad Bhagavatam, is the great mango. It's the mango on the Veda briksh, the tree, the banyan tree of the Vedas, the Shrutis, the Smritis, Puranas, Itihas, Mahabharata, Ramayana, Upa-Puranas, Kavya, Sahitya, Naya, everything, all the Vedas. There are so many branches, so many pata, so many branches and leaves, but there's one fruit. It's a mango tree. And the main production is the fruit. The most important contribution of the tree is the fruit. So the most important contribution of the Veda Briksha, the tree of the Vedas, is Srimad Bhagavatam. It is compared to a mango, the king of fruits. Mango is Rajfal. Rajfal, the mango. Am Rajfal, king of all fruits. And it's naturally sweet. The mango is very sweet. So the Bhagavatam, the Srimad Bhagavatam, is very, very sweet. Sweetest of all the Vedas. Because it's the mango. It's the fruit of the Vedas. Veda Fal, Srimad Bhagavatam. Sometimes a tota, shuka, a parrot, lands on that ripe mango. He lands there. He perches there. Sits there. Then with this beautiful red beak, slightly curved down like this, which makes very good for pecking and fruits. And he lands on that fruit, or on the branch near it, and he leans over with his beak, his nose. And he pecks this tiny, tiny piece of that mango he eats. Tiny piece. And some of the saliva, the adhara, amrit, it goes into the mango. And then that mango, although already fully ripened, fully bright yellow with a spot or two of red, very attractive, delicious, tasty, becomes even sweeter. So Vyasadeva wrote the Srimad Bhagavatam. He produced this mango out of all the Vedas. Vyasadeva. Then his son came along and landed on it, read it, surrendered to it. Then he pecked on that mango. Vyasadeva created the mango of the Srimad Bhagavatam, the mango of the tree of the Vedas. Then his son came along, Shuka, that parrot Shuka, and he pecked on the mango, and it became even sweeter. So this is Sri Badarayani Vacha. The speaker is being introduced here, Shukamuni. What is his qualification? What is his authority? And what is the effect of his speaking the Bhagavatam? He's the Adi Rasik Bhagavat Katha Pracharak. Because he, with his contact, with the contact of Sri Badarayani, with the contact of Shukamuni, he put the special sweet ras, a special sweetness to the ras of the Srimad Bhagavatam. Made it more intense, more captivating, more enchanting, more controlling, more exciting. Shukamuni. Sri Shukovacha. So this is how the Srimad Bhagavatam begins. The Raasa Lila, Rasa Panchadhyaya. This is the first verse. Sri Badarayani Uvacha. Uvacha. This is who spoke. Not Sri Bhagavan Uvacha and Bhagavad Gita. Sri Badarayani Uvacha. Shukamuni. The son of that great literary incarnation of Krishna, Srila Vyasadeva. Vyasadeva wrote, his son spoke, and we listen. And when we listen, like Vyasadeva, it's Shukam Shukam mukam pipita amritam. It's like nectar, drinking nectar through the ears. Usually we drink through the tongue. We drink with jiva, water, beverage, juices. But this Srimad Bhagavatam is so sweet. It is like nectar being poured into the ears because of Shukadeva Goswami and Vyasadeva. So this is the qualification of the speaker. Now this word, Sri Badarayana, in the whole Raasa Lila, it only appears one time. Shukadeva he establishes, this is my authority to speak. I am the son of so-and-so. I have a PhD in Srimad Bhagavatam. I have a PhD in Rasa Tattva, in Prema Tattva, in Bhagavat Tattva, in Radha Tattva, in the Srimad Bhagavatam. And this is my lineage. Oh yes, please, sir, you please speak. Take the podium and speak. So now, this verse will go on to the next phrase, Bhagavan apita ratri. Bhagavan apita ratri, which translates as Bhagavan Sri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Although he's Bhagavan, api, ta ratri. Those nights, yes, he's Bhagavan. He's Swayam Bhagavan, Purnatam Bhagavan, Sarva Avatari Bhagavan. The source of all forms of Bhagavan. Api. Yet, although he's that, this has happened. Something has happened. He's like this, but this amazing thing happened. He's a very sober person, but suddenly he did something very carefree and playful. A change of behavior. Some change of action or change of behavior. Bhagavan api, some change, although. Now let's understand. This word Bhagavan, one person has translated the meaning of Bhagavan in this verse. Of course, it refers to Sri Krishna. And he says that this shows that the power, Bhagavan, the power Lord, the Sarva Shaktiman Bhagavan, Sarva Shaktiman Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Swayam Bhagavan, the power Lord, is actually a play Lord. A play Lord, a Lila Lord, Rasa Krita, Jal Krita. Bhagavan means he's a power Lord. But in this Raasa Lila, we'll see that the power Lord, although he is the supreme omnipotent one, Parameshwara, and controlling everything, as the power Lord, Sarva Shakti Mai, Bhagavan, the power Lord, Api, although he is, now something's going to bring out the playful nature in that Bhagavan. Something's going to bring out his playful nature. And it's not a monkey. Our minds are always jumping like monkey. It's called vikshepa, distraction. We can't fix our mind on Harikatha. We can't fix our mind on jap or Guru Seva. It's difficult. Bhagavan api. Let's hear what Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad is telling. He speaks briefly on this word Bhagavan. Bhagavan means he's Sadaishvarya Purna. Aishvaryasya. He's full of all fame, everything. Yet Api, Bhagavan Api, that Bhagavan who has all unlimited beauty, unlimited fame, unlimited knowledge, unlimited power, unlimited renunciation, and unlimited wealth. Sad Aishvarya Swayam Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Sad, 6 opulences. He has all that. But yet, Bhagavan Api, yet, that Bhagavan who's so opulent, he has it all. They have a phrase in English when it comes to be someone's birthday. It's their birthday celebration or Janmatiti. The phrase is, what do you give the man who has everything. He has all beauty, all fame, all money, all strength, all power. He has seemingly everything. So Bhagavan means he's full, he has everything. Bhagavan api means yet, although he's that, somehow there's something he was attracted to. Somehow there's something he was enchanted by. And that will be explained. As a summary to this verse, Vishnu Chakravarti Pad says that this verse describes some elements, some environmental factors that acted as a udipan. In this prema tattva, there are different bhavas, different sensations and feelings that arise in the body and mind, and combining together they make ras. There's vibhav, anubhav, and ashtasattvic bhavs, then sanchari bhavs, and then there's the vyavachari, the main bhav. So Madhurya Ras, Krishna's Madhurya Ras, this is Madhurya Raasa Lila, with the Madhurya Mayi Gopis, and Madhurya Vrindavan, with Madhurya Purushottam. So first, what we have here, the verse 29.1 introduces the narrator, the speaker, Shukadeva Goswami. This is a love story, a divine spiritual love story, with Krishna and his parts and parcels, his pure devotee gopis. It's a divine love story. In any love story, there's a hero and a heroine, and a plot, and action, and all these things. Verse 1, 29.1 introduces the speaker of the drama, the narrator, who is going to describe this play of this Rasa Krida, this play of the Rasa dance, Shukadeva Goswami. Well, who's the hero in this Rasa dance? Now I'll introduce the hero, Bhagavan. Bhagavan Api. Well, that's the Vibhav. That's the Vibhav Alamban. Vibhav Alamban Prem Vishai. Bhagavan is being introduced. This is Vibhav in the Rasa Tattva. Now I will introduce, Sukadeva Goswami says, now I will introduce the exciting factors, the events, the sounds, the sights, the colors, the smells, which excite love. Aphrodisiac herbs, erotic herbs or romantic setting. So this is a love story. So a love story has a hero and a heroine, and a love story has a setting. Do you have a love story in the middle of the street at noontime in Bombay? There's no love story in the middle of the street. Love story is some beautiful place or some private place or some secluded place. It's a love story. It means Kala Deshan Patra. So in the Raasa Lila, you'll find Kala Deshan Patra. Time is an element called Udipan. Vibhav Udipan. A environmental factor or event or occurrence or something in the environment which excites and stimulates the mood of love. Oh, I feel I'm in a loving mood. Seeing this full moon rise, this beautiful breeze, and I'm walking along the beach with my wife, I feel very romantic. Have you ever experienced this? Obviously. A romantic mood. What creates the mood of romance? The bhav. That's called udipan. Madhurya, lila, conjugal love, udipan. The stimulant, the exciting factors, vibhav. That puts the love, the romance, it starts it moving. Vishesh bhav. It's a very specialized factor which makes love start to move. Okay, the moon is there, the breeze is there, the waves are pounding on the beach. We're walking along the beach, there's no one here. It's 12 o'clock at night. One can only expect what happens when the husband's with the wife, the man's with the woman. Does he sit down and take out a chessboard and say, listen, wife, I'm seeing all these things in this beautiful place, the beach at midnight. I feel like playing chess. Would you like to play chess? Or how about, let's play bridge. I bought some bridge. You want to play bridge? Obviously not. So this Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Purush Uttam. He's not a Manush Purush. He's Bhagavan, Purush Uttam. So he has everything we have and more, and unlimited. anatta gunam, anatta rupam, anatta lilam, anatta sukham, anatta sundaryam. Everything unlimited and transcendental and spiritual, not mundane, based on skin and bones and crazy minds and desires, selfish material desires. Bhagavan Api, so he's introduced here. So Vishwanath Chakravarti is saying that the elements, Shukadeva Goswami is introducing the elements of the love story. Divine Raasa Lila, the Divya Lila, the Divya Raasa Lila Krishna. The items of beauty which are romantic and excite one's heart and move one's heart. They even have songs like that. They sing songs. I'm in the mood for love. They have songs in English. Of course, I don't know Hindi. I can't sing a Hindi love song. You know better. You know better than I do. But in English, I remember long ago. I'm in the mood for love. Okay, very good. Chant Hare Krishna and love God. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That's our love song, if we sing it with pure devotion. The Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is a love song. And when you're in the mood for love, you sing the Maha Mantra. So devotees, bhaktas, should always be in a mood of love for God. And always be in a mood of glorifying Krishna. Kirtaniya sadahari. Satatam, Krishna says in Gita, Satatam kirtiyanto mam. Satatam kirtiyanto mam. Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita, Sat Kirtan, Satatam Kirtiyantam Mam. My Kirti, my glories, my Madhurya Rupam, my Vena Madhurya, my Rupa Madhurya, my Prema Madhurya, my Lila Madhurya. My Vena Madhurya, you should glorify, you should sing about. Satatam Kirtan. Kirtan Karo, Kirtan Karo. Krishna taught Kirtan in Gita. Krishna came as Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He taught Kirtan. Kirtaniya Sadahari. Sadahari. Hari Kirtan. Kirtan Karo. Dance. Nach. Kirtan. Nach. Anand Lao. Taste the ecstasy. Spirits of bliss. So this is the romantic atmosphere of Braj. Is manifesting before Krishna. He's in Nandagown. Bhagavan. So these are the Udipan. Vishnu is saying these are the Udipan. To stimulate love. The time is when? Midday. Where is it? Bombay. No, the time is midnight. Ratri. Madhya Rat. To be specific, it's Madhya Rat. The middle of the night. The dark, mysterious nighttime. Creatures lurking everywhere. Mysterious, enchanting, romantic. Fearful? Not for lovers. Midnight is never fearful for lovers. It's only fearful for lovers of crores. Because at midnight, when you're loving all your rupees in your house, then that gundas come. Hey, give me your money. Crores de do. 100 crores de do. Or say bye-bye. So this is the Udipan. The time, midnight. The place, Vrindavan, Sridham Vrindavan. The transcendental abode, full of madhurya, everywhere sweetness, everywhere love, everywhere harmony, everywhere beauty, everywhere attraction, everywhere music. Nature, beautiful mountains, rivers, streams, hills, trees, flowers, bees, animals, deer, parrots, peacocks dancing in Ulas, Vrindavan. This is the place. The Kala, Desh, and the Patra. The Patra means the circumstances, the persons. Who are the persons? Madhurya Purushottam Bhagavan. He's introduced as the hero, the Nayak. The Lila Nayak. The Nayak of the Natyam. The Nayak of the drama. So we have one speaker, narrator, Shukadeva Goswami, and one actor. There's only one actor in this love story? Very strange. How can you love yourself? Most people do. But you should actually love someone else, and that someone else should be God. Love God, love everyone. First you love God, and automatically you'll love everyone. But if you only love yourself, or the extensions of yourself, I love me, and I love you, you're my wife. And I love you, you're my daughter. And I love you, you're my son. I love 5, 6 people. But you're my competitor, you're my rival, I hate you. Get out. Just get liberated right now. Because we're loving our body first, and bodies around us first. We love our body and the bodies we're surrounded by first. Then it's impossible to love everyone else. But if we love God first, then we'll love everyone. Because Krishna is in everyone's heart. And Krishna will give that divya chakshush. He'll give you that prem dristi. When we have Krishna prem, we have prem dristi, prem sabhav, prem achar, prem vichar, prem sabhav. We consider everything on the basis of prem. We have a mood and feeling of love. And we have the behavior of a loving devotee. We treat everyone with kindness, respect, honor. Love. Love me, love my God. Love me, love my God. This is our phrase. You've heard a little bit different. Americans have a different way to say that. Love me, love my... We devotees say, love me, love my God. So, Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad is telling this verse introduces Udipan. The Vibhav Udipan. That which excites or gets the bhav in motion. First, there's some elements. And then those elements, those environmental factors or elements, the sound, the season, the place, the time, the moon, the forest, wherever it is. It excites the hero and heroine. Then Vishesh bhav, it creates a very special excitement because it begins the manifestation of their madhurya prem for each other, their romantic conjugal love. This is Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad. Srila Prabhupada has given a tika on this word in the Krishna book, his explanation of Dasma Skanda, my Gurudev. We covered the point, but he says that although Krishna, when we say, in other words, the hero of this drama is being identified as not some mundane man, ordinary material man. He's being identified as God. God is the hero of this love story. No one more, no one less. It's not a cinema star from Bollywood. It's not a movie star from Hollywood. It's God. God dancing. God's Lila. God's drama. It's God's love story. The love story that's about to unfold in the Raasa Lila is a love story about God. God can love. God can play. God can create. God can destroy. God can maintain. God can fulfill your desires. God can answer your prayers. God is unlimited. He can do anything and everything, and He does. He can do, and He does. We can't do, and we don't. That's the difference. Krishna can do everything, and He does. We can't do everything, and we don't. Opposite. He's God, where you can figure out. So our Gurudev is saying that the word Bhagavan signifies, although He's full of opulence, and full of opulence means you have everything, so you have no desire. If you have everything, all money, all wealth, all women, all power, fame, everything, like Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Bhagavan, then you are aptakam. Aptakam. This is my Gurudev's point. You are aptakam jeev. Niskinchan. Because you have everything, so you don't need anything. There's no lacking. There's no deficiency. You don't need anyone for anything. You don't want anyone for anything. This is Bhagavan. So Gurudev is saying, although Bhagavan is aptakam Bhagavan, and He's Atmaram, The Purnatam. He's Purna. He's Purnatam. Bhagavan. Om Purnam Adam Idam Purnam. In Ishavasya. In the next verse. But in Ishopanishad it's saying Purna Bhagavan. There's Purna Bhagavan. There's Purnatara Bhagavan. And Purnatam Bhagavan. Swayam Bhagavan Sri Krishna is Purnatam. Topmost, Uttam Purna. Perfect, more perfect, most perfect in English. Perfect, Purna. More perfect, Purnatara. And Purnatam, most perfect. So even in perfection, Purnata, the tendency to be complete, has degrees. Krishna and Dwarka is Purna. Krishna and Mathura is Purnatara, Krishna. Krishna and Vraja-bhumi, Sridham Vrindavana, he's Purnatam Bhagavan. It's the same Swayam Bhagavan. It's the same Sarvavatari Bhagavan that goes to Dwarka and to Mathura. But here, only in Vrajadam, in his Parakiya, Madhurya Lila with the Braja Gopis, and in his Leelas of Vatsalya and Sakya, he is completely most perfect. Purnatam Bhagavan, Swayam Bhagavan. So Gurudev is saying that although he's Aptakam, and although he's Atmaram, still he becomes interested in enjoying something that's greater than himself. He becomes interested, attracted, and compelled to enjoy something that's greater than himself. And what's greater than himself is the love within himself. His antar prem, his actual prem-filled heart. And that heart has been expanded and reflected in the hearts of the Braja Gopis, especially Srimati Radhika. She's Krishnamayi, Krishna Premamayi Radhika. Govinda Sarvasva Radhika. She's Govinda Sarvasva Radhika. Her everything, Sarvasva, is Govinda Sri Krishna. Gurudev makes that point. And then he also makes a second point, because Shukla Muni is using the word Bhagavan here in 29.1, the 10th canto. It signifies, it proves that this Raasa Lila is a transcendental Divya Alokik Lila. Because God is performing His Lila, His activities. And he says this is not an ordinary rasa dance. Rasa means flavor, experience. Ras Mandal. Boys and girls, young boys and girls may get together and dance. The boys are the hero, Nayak, and the girls are Nayaka. They're dancing in the forest or on the beach or in the disco. But they're not Bhagavan. They're Buddha Jivas. They're not Bhagavan, they're Buddha. Buddha Jiv. Conditioned souls. Janma, Mrityu, Jav, Yadi, Dukkha, Dosha, Nadarsham. Conditioned, forced to get old, disease, die, suffer misery, obstacles, dosh, limitations, imperfections. So this my Gurudev says, this establishes Raasa Lila is a transcendental affair. Just like Shristi Lila, Pralaya Lila. Shristi Lila is the pastime of Krishna appearing as Vishnu to create this Jagat. Manifestation, it's Lila. It's called Shristi Lila. He exhibits his Bhagavan Sri Krishna in the form of Vishnu, exhibits his Aishvarya Tattva, his Shaktiman to create. But here, he's showing his Madhurya aspect. So he establishes that. And actually, Acharyas are explaining the word Bhagavan means Bhagavan. Bhaga. Bhaga means fortune, opulences, wealth, desirable objects. So Bhaga means Van means one who possesses. He possesses all fortunate qualities, possesses all wealth. So all wealth, the Acharyas say Bhagavan, Krishna is being introduced as Bhagavan because he has full Purnatam Aishvarya and Purnatam Madhurya. He has all the powers and opulence and control of God, but then he has all the sweetness. He has all the sweetness, tenderness, and enchantment of a lover. So the word Bhagavan has two meanings. We say Usually we say Bhagavan means Supreme Personality of Godhead. It's an attribute, it's a name which describes a person, Bhagavan, a person, Van, an entity, a human being who possesses Bhaga, wealth, beauty, fame, knowledge, power, renunciation, wealth. These are opulences. They're attractive, they're powerful, they're meaningful, desirable qualities to attain. Everyone wants beauty, wealth, power, strength, fame. God has it all. And that's where people usually stop in the definition. Bhagavan means God. The generator, the operator, the destroyer. That sounds very boring. He generates, like our generator is generating power. He operates. Someone's operating a generator. And he destroys. When the petrol runs out, our generator is destroyed. Generator, operator, destroyer. G-O-D. Generator, Srishtikarta. Srishtikarta, Adikarta. Destroyer, Lord Shiv. Destruction, whatever, Pralayakarta, whatever that word is. The destructive Lord. But people don't say, wait a minute, because everybody, it's called, in Veda they say, Atmanam manyate jagat. Atmanam manyate jagat. Jagat, this world, this universe, jagat, we see according to our man. Atmanam manyate jagat. Atma, where the self is, where you are, where you identify yourself with, where you place your base of operation, your viewpoint, your outlook. That's you. The Atma, man is your mind. So people see the world according to their own thoughts. Atmanam manyate jagat. They, like for example, if someone is a chore, he's a gunda, dako, he's a thief. He's always scheming and looking everywhere. How to make crime, how to steal, how to rob, pilfer, obtain someone else's wealth. So then, he's thinking, his man is like that. He's thinking, that's his Atma, that's his position of his identity, his self. His self, I am a thief, that's my identity, that's who I am. Aham chor, whatever, I'm a chor. Then he sees some other man, and he's doing some business, and he turns to his friend, he says, I think that man, he's a thief. I think he's a chor. Why does he manam? Why does he think like that? Because his Atma, he's fixed in the conception that I'm a thief. If I'm a thief, you must be a thief. I'm a very lusty man. I see so many girls. Oh, I love all these girls. So I'm with my friend, and I see him looking at some girl. I say, you're lusty like me. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe he sees that girl, and he sees, oh, she has such a beautiful dress. I want to go buy a sari like that for my wife. Because his Atma, his self is fixed in Dharma, in his Pati Dharma. So he's not seeing a woman with lust. Oh, that's a very attractive dress. And then I want to buy it. But his friend is so lusty, he doesn't even see the dress. He sees something inside. So this is Atmanam. So the people of the world, we see this, we consider this whole Leela in terms of ourself. So we think that Bhagavan, we only think Bhagavan is powerful, omnipotent, he's omniscient, he's omnipotent, he's all-pervading. But God is a lover, God is sweet, intimate, he has intimacy, God has intimacy and love and affection and sweetness, and he's so tender and caring and lovable. That's God? I thought God sat in a big chair and said, hey, you go to heaven, you go to hell, eternal damnation. That God is a law, he holds up the law, and he establishes, you go to hell, you go to heaven. God is a big judge. God is a big judge in the heavens. God is all powerful. That's all we think. So the Acharyas say Bhagavan means sweetness and power. God with power and God with sweetness. If God does not have sweetness, how can we? So Bhagavan means all these things. So therefore, Acharyas, when they translate Bhagavan, they usually say in English, there's a deep meaning in Tattva, which I try to explain. In English they say, the beloved Lord Krishna. Have you ever read this term in an English book? The beloved Lord, even in Christian books. The beloved Lord said. So beloved and Lord means Parameshvara. Lord, the creator, the controller, the maintainer, Lord, God. But then when we say beloved, that brings that power Lord, that brings that creator Lord, who's so far, far, far away, way up in the heavens somewhere. There is the supreme God controlling everything. And I'm so far down here. When we say beloved, that brings him right down, right in front of me, right inside my heart. I can feel God in my heart. I can feel God's love in my heart. I can feel God's presence in my heart. This is bhakti. This is prem. So this is, Bhagavan means the beloved Lord. And if you study all the Vedas, if you study all the religions of the world, all the faith traditions, religions of the world, minutely study them, you will not find, you'll definitely 100% never find a God, a Lord, as playful, as personal, as amorous and sweet as Madhurya Purushottam, Sri Krishna. Bhagavan Sri Krishna ki. This is a challenge. It may take some time to read all the religious books of the world to confirm my praman or my conclusion. But I'll save you a lot of time and say, it's right. Don't waste your time. Krishna is the sweetest Lord. Krishna is the most playful Lord. Krishna is the most intimate Lord. Krishna is the most compassionate Lord. Krishna is the nearest and dearest Lord. Krishna is the most easily accessible Lord. And you can argue. You can present a God and say, my God is more playful. Here's an example of how he plays. Can you show me? No. Can you show me? Oh, my God of my religion is very romantic. He's really romantic. Okay, give me an example of of your God's romantic activities. There aren't any. I can't find any. Acha. Krishna wins the contest. He's the Olympic champion of transcendental love. Krishna is the Olympic champion, the gold medalist of transcendental divya prem. Bhagavan. But he's Bhagavan. Swayam Bhagavan. Because we're seeing that Bhagavan, Krishna, here in Vraja-bhumi, 5,000 years ago. And the great Siddha Mahatmas, the Siddha saints that are living here today and before, by their bhajan prabhav, they've attained prema. And that prema has a quality of Sandrananda Visheshatma. It's very concentrated bliss and love they're experiencing. And it's Sri Krishna Sankarshani. Sri Krishna Sankarshani. That Bhagavat Prem, that Krishna Madhurya Prem of the Siddha saints, of the advanced purified devotees, liberated souls, loving Premi Bhaktas, is so powerful. So much prabhav and potency. Sankarshan, Karshani. Sri Krishna Sankarshan. They lived in Vrindavana. They did bhajan. They were sadhakas. They became siddhas. They became perfect in their bhajan. Sambandha, abhideya, prayojan. Realized souls, but realized premi, madhurya bhaktas, Krishna premis, Radha-Krishna yugal premi bhaktas. And their love became so pure and so intense and so attractive. Karshan means attractive, forcing, pulling, that Sri Krishna comes all the way down from Golok Dham Premadam, and manifest in their heart as a sporty, a vision, a contact, an experience, profound, deep, real, transcendental. Then it becomes visporti, more intense, more vishesh, more specialized, with more reactions and experiences in his body, his mind, his heart. And then finally, sakshatkar, sakshat darshan, Madhurya Purushottam, Gopinath, sakshat darshan, eye to eye. The Siddha Premi Bhakta, Siddha Krishna Premi Bhakta sees Krishna in front of him, smiling, dancing. This is possible. So that Bhagavan who plays here in Vrindavan, he comes from the land of Goloka Vrindavan. And he brings that Goloka Vrindavan. That Bhagavan brings Goloka here. This Trasi Kosh Brajmandal, Sridham Vrindavan. This is the playland of God. The playland of God. The Rasa Krita Stali. He relishes so much play. He plays with his friends. He plays with his mother and father in parental love. And he Vatsalya Bhav. And he plays with his friends, his sakas, Sridham, Subal, Balaram. And Sakiras, friendly, fraternal love. And he plays with the gopis. They dance. They splash water on each other. They wander in the forest. They eat wild fruits from the trees. They offer to Krishna, and Krishna offers to them. The gopis string flower garlands of julian, jasmine, and bakul, and they offer to Krishna. And Krishna strings flower garlands and decorates the gopis' hair. And they play board games. They play Pashakela. And they tell riddles and jokes. This is the Lila Purushottam Bhagavan, the playful Lord, the playful prankster. And he came down from Goloka Vrindavan. And there are no demons. There's no Putana, Vatsasura, Bakasura, Agasura. There's no demons interrupting the Leela. It's only Ashtakaliya Leela. Ashtakaliya Leela. Throughout the day and night, Krishna's playing. His play is all exchanges of love and intimacy and sweetness and satisfaction and fulfillment for one and all. Prem Dham Vrindavan. It's an enchanting, dreamlike world, but it's actually real. Transcendental reality. It's the full consciousness. The world is made, the spiritual world, Goloka, is made fully of consciousness. And that consciousness, that transcendental consciousness, Divya Chit Shakti, is saturated with Ladani, Anand. It's eternal, full of bliss and joy. So Krishna comes from this world, and he plays. He plays as a mischievous, frolicsome, amorous lover. He's mischievous, he's frolicsome, and he's amorous. And it goes on day after day, Ashtakaliya Lila, Nitya Lila, in Nitya Dham Vrindavan, Prem Dham. And in the morning in Goloka Dham, Krishna is very mischievous. He plays with his mother, Yashoda. Sometimes he plays tricks on her. He's a very mischievous, chatura bacha. You say, chatura boy. Very mischievous type boy. So Mother Yashoda is decorating Lala, Nandalal, putting some alankar and ornamenting him. So when he goes out for Gochara and Leela, for cowherding, he'll look very beautiful. Krishna and Balaram, everyone's decorated very beautiful, with beautiful yellow dhoti and yellow chadar and gunjamala and flower mala. So many beautiful decorations. His pagari, his turban with his mor mukut, peacock feather, and his flute. And finally, when he's looking so beautiful, like a dramatic actor, Natabara, Parhapitam Natabara, Vapu. Then she says, now, Lala, now I'll decorate your face. She'll decorate his face with some very attractive colored ointments. His face is beautiful, like a monsoon cloud. Gana Sham, Sham Sundar, Sham Sundar, Sham. That beautiful, dark, bluish gray like moon face, so beautiful and attractive. She decorates with yellow pigments and orange and saffron, all different colors. So she's putting very nicely around Krishna's eyes. One bindu, one dot. So Krishna is very mischievous. He wants to play. From the time he wakes up, he wants to play. The first thing he does when he wakes up, this is Krishna's morning pastime, he's very mischievous. Yashoda's churning. Ma Yashoda's churning some yogurt, dahi, to make makan, to make butter. She's churning. Then Lala comes up and he grabs the churning rod and says, Ma, stop! Stop churning. I want some breast milk. I want to suckle on your breast. Lala, just let me finish. I'm making some makan for you. To offer you makan and mystery. Fresh makan, taza makan. In a few minutes. Please. Oh, Ma. So he becomes mischievous and demanding. And then she doesn't secede. Accede. She doesn't submit to him. Lala, just finish. Chordo, let go. So she keeps churning. Acha. Just see what I do. So now Krishna leaves the churning place. He goes into the kitchen and he sees some flour, some atta. And he takes the container and puts his hand in it. His little tiny baby hand, Gopal's hand. He puts his hand in the flour and starts throwing everywhere. On the parda, on the curtains, on the ceiling, on everything. Covered with flour. Throwing everywhere. This is Balya Lila of Gopal. So in the morning, Krishna plays like a very mischievous child. Naughty boy. You're very, very naughty, Lala. Why you threw this atta all over my kitchen? It will take 5 hours to clean. Listen, Suno, Lala. Then Krishna smiled. And he showed us, I'll forget about it. She gives up her so-called anger, gives up her so-called chastisement, and just loves Gopal. That's Krishna in the morning, Nitya Lila, Nitya Prem Dham, Vrindavan. Now he goes with the cowherd boys, the Sakhas, Gocharn Lila. Now he's in the pastures. Mother and father are far away. Nanda Baba, everyone's in Nandagaon, doing their domestic duties and chores. And Krishna's with all the Sakhas. So then he's frolicsome. He's not mischievous, he's frolicsome. He's really playful. They see the monkeys looking into the pandal. No. They see the monkeys looking at them, making faces. So then Krishna boys, hey Sridham, look at that Bandar Mukh. Look at those faces. Bandar's going. So then Sridham, Subal, and Gopal, they look at the monkey and they go. And the monkey runs away. No, the monkey goes, ha, 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 ha. Because if you make a face at a monkey, then he gets angry like anybody. If you make a face at me, I get angry. That's American style. You make a face at me. Hey, you looked at me funny? Boom. So then the monkey goes, ha, ha. Then what does Krishna do? He's very frolicsome, very playful. Acha? You do like that? Then Krishna takes some amlaki. Boing! He throws the amlaki at the monkey and he runs away. Oh! And he runs away. Amalaki, little piece of fruit. Amla. That's the afternoon in Krishna's Nitya Lila. Then there's Uttaragoshta Lila. Uttaragoshta Lila, Krishna comes back to Nandagram with the thousands of cows. And he puts them in the barn, milks them, takes care, everything nice. Then he meets with his parents. He takes a bath. He gets redressed, new clothes again, decorated. He meets with his father. Then they go to the royal theater, to the assembly hall. And he's entertained. He has evening entertainment. What do we do at night? We come back from our work and we take a bath and we get dressed in fresh clothes, then we eat our dinner, and then we sit down for some entertainment. Yes? As above, so below. He's Purusha, Purushottam. This is his Nara Lila, eternally going on. So in the evening time, he sits with his family and watches television. Television means entertainment, pleasure, happiness, some light, the heaviness of the day, the hardness of the work, the parishram of the day's work. You relax, nice evening meal, good association, your loved ones, not the business people and all these people out there. You sit with your loved ones, your wife, your husband, your wife, your children, your mother, or your mother, and etc. And you all sit down and watch television. That was at least usually how it is. It's not even like that anymore. But this is the evening, family evening entertainment. Krishna does the same thing at night. There's the family evening entertainment. There's Krishna, and Dao, and Sridham, Subal, Madhamangal, and Nanda Baba, and Upananda, and Sunanda, and Abhinandan, all of Nanda Maharaj's brothers. They're all together. And they don't have a television. They have live drama, live jugglers, live acrobats, live singing, live poetry recital, live music concerts. Sitar and tabla, not tabla, actually, pakawaj. In the spiritual world, there's pakawaj and mridang. They're playing, there's music concerts live, and they're watching. Oh, very good. Everyone claps. And then there's drama, and there's poetry recitals, and histories. They recite the histories of Nanda's dynasty, and they recite about Krishna's exploits. Last week, Krishna and the cowherd boys, they went out to the forest, and there was this huge sarp, huge python, huge, and the boys entered in the mouth, Agasura. Then Krishna destroyed the demon. And they sing it to beautiful poetry with sarod and tambura and sarangi being played. And Nanda Baba and Krishna is listening to all the wonderful pastimes of himself. This is the evening entertainment. And then everyone goes to sleep. Nanda Baba, Sridham, Subal, Madhamangal, Dao, Balaram, everyone goes to sleep. Raktak, Patrak, all the house servants go to sleep. One person doesn't go to sleep. Krishna, Shyam Sundar, because he has some further entertainment program. He has one additional entertainment program which he does late at night. In the night, when everyone's sleeping, for his further entertainment program, Krishna goes out to express his amorous nature, his romantic, loving nature. He plays the flute, he calls the gopis to the Rasastali, in Govardhan, in Chandra Sarovara, in Vamshivat, in Radhakund, anywhere in Braj Mandal, he can have Rasastali, the Rasamandal. And he enjoys all the intimacies of a lover and the beloved Lord, Bhagavan, the beloved Lord, with his beloved devotees. The Priyatam Bhagavan with his Priya Bhaktas, Priyatam Bhagavan with the Priya Bhakt, Priyatam Sham with Priyaji Radha. Priyaji means Priyaji Radha, Priyaji Radhika. Radhika has become Priya or dear to Krishna because she has pure love. She has pure dedication, an absolute surrender, and she's only thinking of Krishna's happiness and satisfaction every moment. She doesn't have a drop of selfishness, not an iota of desire for personal gratification, my sense gratification. My only concern, Radharani is fully absorbed in sense gratification, like us. We're fully absorbed in my sense gratification. Indriya Sukh, Indriya Anand, our pleasure of my body. Radharani is fully absorbed in sense gratification, but it's Krishna Indriya. It's Krishna Toshan, Hari Toshan. That's the difference. Her absorption, her love is totally fixed on Krishna. Our absorption, our love is totally fixed on me. I love me. I'm absorbed in me. I, me, and mine. Me first, you never. But Ananda Kanda Bhagavan ki jai.